I'll watch some TV. It'll help me to relax!
Welcome back to the Ren And Stimpy recap. Last week we talked about Marooned, and today we're taking a look at Untamed World.
And with these hands, I hold the fate of millions.
We start with the title card, which is top tier. I really enjoyed the art with the jungle themed music that just complement each other so well. I also think the coloring of the art looks really good. I like the yellow. The Untamed World intro rolls, which looks amazing as well. It's a great parody of nature show intros. Marilyn Hoek welcomes us to Untamed World.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Untamed World. I'm your host, Marlon Hoek, and over here we have my courageous assistant, Stimpy.
This week's episode travels to the Galapagos Islands. Our host does a little bit of lying.
Today we retrace the footsteps of the famous naturalist Charles Darwin, who thousands of years ago came upon these remote islands formed by piles of volcanic material thrown up in a fiery cataclysm. These islands have produced a plethora of exotic mandibles.
And we see a terrifying animal. Ren with a beak is really cursed. This one as well. Ew.
This fellow has adapted his beak for obtaining food in hollow logs and other hard-to-get-at places.
Our host tells us about the Stimpy tortoise.
She mysteriously drags herself back to the sea. Where she goes, nobody knows. But then, in just a few months, something beautiful happens. Life begins anew.
This baby Stimpy turtle is adorable.
Oh, Mr. Hoek, here comes Old Man Seagull. We've got to help the poor little turtle.
No, my friend, we must not interfere, for it is nature's way. See how he spreads his magnificent plumes, how he exposes his powerful, gleaming incisors.
No.
Say, Mac, could you, spare some change for, a bite to eat?
What? Ah! Scram!
Bless you, sir.
That is a hilarious twist. I did not see that coming at all. Ren and Stimpy really is one of the best shows when it comes to subverting expectations. They go into this dark cave.
What kind of creatures could possibly live in an environment such as this? I'm going to be sick!
Marilyn Hoek's commentary is really top notch here. This albino cave Hoek looks terrifying.
There, he's got it!
And this is a very disturbing scene.
Know how important the art of camouflage is.
This scene made me laugh so hard. It's a good subverting of expectations again. You see the moose's head and expect them to have a full costume, but it's just their legs sticking out of a moose head. Hilarious.
Fearsome. Croco Stimpy.
Now we meet the Croco Stimpy.
If we listen very carefully, we might just hear the beautiful, haunting mating call of this majestic beast. Listen, you idiot.
Happy, happy. Joy, joy.
Happy, joy indeed. What is this scene even? It just feels so surreal and makes no sense, which is one of the reasons the show is so charming in the first place, so I'm all here for it.
Happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy, joy.
Now they are hunting a yak to tag him.
Hey, buddy, where's your tag? Ah! Quick, follow that yak! The tranquilizer, man! Use the tranquilizer!
Stimpy tranquilizes our host, who goes into slow mode.
You're no match for us, you creature.
Oh boy! I got one!
Now this is really cursed. It looks really disturbing. Our last animal is just as hilarious as the other ones.
Finally on our quest, we visit a species with a unique method of fighting the searing heat of the desert sand. We now see the unusual hind leg running style and inflates its neck sack. It does this in order to attract
Ooh, wow!
nature show hosts.
Ah! Oh, marvelous! Nice sack, man!
Did he just say nice sack, man? The Untamed World show ends, and we of course have a log here to bore me. After the boring ad, we have a farewell segment. Yet another new one. This is what I like to see. This is our fourth variation of the farewell segment, and this one even connects to the episode we just watched with the Stimpy returning. Great stuff. So, this was a good one. I remembered Untamed World being a lot of fun, and it did not disappoint at all. I think the roles that the pair took on made a lot of sense, and they got some great comedy out of it. Ren being the natured show host giving commentary is just so obvious that it's just great to see, and Stimpy being his idiot sidekick is a given as well. The story was great. I loved the format and thought they played off the nature documentary tropes greatly, while also having that unique Ren and Stimpy spin on it. The comedy arrived mainly from the crazy situations to the documentary, but both characters also had their moments to shine with hilarious lines. I would say Untamed World was strong comedy-wise. Fun fact, Ren becomes naked at multiple points in this episode, seemingly out of nowhere. Whether this was unintentional or a genius parallel to John K's actions, I don't know. But it is kind of jarring when you notice it. All in all, a good episode and a strong pairing with last week's episode. Join me next week where we're taking a look at our third space episode, Black Hole.
Goodbye, folks.